It's a great day for me to get this car blocked. She looks pretty darn good if you ask me. Well, he couldn't come in yesterday to help me put that bumper on there, so he had some other things to do, so I'm gonna see if he can't come in this morning. But until then, I'm gonna get the block sanding. Oh, beautiful. A couple smalls for spot putty. One right there, one right there. I'm sure I'll see a few more as a block, but I'm honestly thinking, as close as this is, I'm gonna cut one round of primer out of it. I think I'm gonna block it out here and get a couple little spot puttied in, get that sanded, and one final coat of primer. Yeah, it all looks good. Get one final coat of primer on there and then get into the wet sanding. All right, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get, well, I can almost guarantee it's Friday and I'm not gonna get the jams done, but man, I made a heck of a run for it this week, let me tell you. All right, let's get sanding. I'm using 220 on this sand. See how she's gonna come out. I think I got spoiled the past couple days with this warm weather we're having. The wife looked at the weather thing last night. It looks like this weekend's gonna be a washout. And then Monday we're back to the nasty weather. She said we're supposed to get some mix. Freezing rain and snow. That sucks. I was hoping spring was here. I think it got up to 75 the other day. Yeah, I like that. Give me that 70s weather. Oh man, that's beautiful. Almost looks like it could rain out there now, but hoping it holds off. I don't like the rain much. Man, I'm loving it. Looking good, looking good. Not taking much to sand, that's for sure. I get all the mains and then come back for the littles, like around the corners. It'd be nice to have this thing all sanded out. I would love to have that thing all painted up next week. I don't see why I couldn't, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm a trying. All right, let's see how this blocks out. I got a bit of primer on there, so most of it might just block out. It's coming out pretty decent. Yeah, not too bad at all. Ever so slight, right there on the point. But I'll tell you what, I don't even think I'm going to put spot putty in it. I think that next coat of primer, if I do spray this area, go to the car, while that flashes off, come back and spray it one more time, I think every bit of that will be filled up. Check this, where I repaired that roof net. All of that smoothed out real nice. Beautiful. Hey, this is that other primer, ain't it? Yeah. It is sanded pretty nice. Seems almost like that Evercoat. Looking good. I can feel just a little bit. I'm going to grab the other block. It's a little bit firmer. Right in there. That's interesting. That smells like the old red oxide. It's been a minute since I've smelled that smell. Yeah. All right. I think that will be good with the next prime. Now, I'm gonna get this area because I know there's a dent in here and in here. I want to block that and see how it looks. If I need spot putty, I'll get that on there right away. Gotta keep from pushing. You gotta just let it sink. Like I said the other day, let your tool do the work. Okay, I got the driver's side all blocked out. This area flowed out real nice. I got a low in between these two and a little bit right there. I'm gonna take glazing and go over that. Not Bondo, but glazing. This area, there's a little bit right in here and a bit right in here, right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some glazing, and I'm gonna glaze this whole corner right here and across right here, and then I'll block it out. While it's drying, I'm gonna go to the other side there. Ow. I can still see a little bit right there. All right, I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna mix a little bit more and do that area. All right, I got that glazed over. This is the product that I use for glazing. I like this stuff. It sands really good. It spreads really good. The only issue I have is this stupid container. I hate these containers. The old stuff came in squeeze bags. You could lay that down and take a Bondo squeegee and squeeze that stuff all the way to the end. This, you cannot do that. Once you get down so far, you got to cut this thing to get the rest of it out. So 3M, if you're looking, hey, do something. As you can see, that side's about the same. Actually, it's a little bit worse in this area, but that's what spot putty's for, or glazing. All right, the whole hood is sanded out, feeling beautiful. Had a little bit of a low. All right, now that he's gone, had a little bit of a low right there. So I went ahead and glazed that. I'm gonna go ahead and finish sanding all the edges, make sure everything's ready. I'm gonna go ahead and mix up the last little bit of 4-to-1 Evercoat that I've got, and I'm gonna get a good coat on the hood because I think that's the worst part of the whole car at this point. I'll go ahead and get it primed real good, and it can just set while I do the rest of the body. Guys, I can't say enough about paint reps that are amazing. when you're doing this kind of work, you've got to be able to trust your paint rep to know what he's talking about and know what to do when you have a dilemma. This fitting goes right there, and that is for the old style PPS cups. I have not been able to find the updated fitting to go to the newer style PPS cups. I asked Jimmy if he had one, and he sent one up to me. Now I don't have to get on that Jungle website and order these old cups that leak and suck to snap. Now I can use the updated style on my old ancient gun. Awesome. Thank you, Jimmy.
I would say that looks 100% better. Gotta make sure I got enough to cover the bodywork area. Absolutely wonderful. Had enough to get everything but this corner. That's alright. I just needed the bodywork covered up. And that looks awesome.
I was just getting ready to start sanding on the roof, and I noticed a buckle right there. I've been all over this roof and I did not notice that. I'm going to see if I can work it out. I have to put a little bit of spot putty in it, but almost all of it feels like it came out. Get it blocked and see where it is. Man, I wish I had a place to stand on the rest of the roof. It's quite nice standing here like this. Almost like being on a workbench. Or a set of horses. Where are you at? Right there. I'm going to grab a coarser block and get that block out there. It's going to take a little bit of spot putty. So 180. That's not bad, but it is going to take a little bit of spot putty. Man, these things are in the way. I know when I go to paint, I'm gonna have to figure something out to get these down. Nice and warm as it's been past few days. I'll bet that hood might be ready to block later today. I'm not gonna push it, but maybe. We shall see. There's a few pits on this back too. It looks like they're all blocking out real nice. So who knows? After I glaze this area here, if there's no other areas like that, it might just take one more coat of primer. Be ready for final sand. I hope. Be nice. Heard from him on the car today. Normally he comes in about this time. Paint came in yesterday. It is absolutely beautiful stuff too. It's called Victory Red. And then the whitest white we can get. It's definitely going to be a sharp looking car. These cars look great, red and white, or satin black. About the only colors I like on them. The blues don't look too bad, but I prefer the reds. I'm not much of a red type of person, but on this car, I think it looks really good on it. Get fire hose. Nice thing about the door being open, I can blow the dust right outside. See what I mean? For the most part, anyway. Now I'm going to tape along here so I don't get none of that down in there. I don't want to have to deal with that. Just to keep it out of the groove. It's always good to be in a groove, but not when you're gonna have to sand it afterwards. It's good to be in a groove, get stuff done. That's a different story. All right. That'll make it easier when I go to sand. It ain't gonna take much, but it's enough that let me get up here. Can't quite see it from down there. can find his frog hair. Now see, that kept it out of the groove. Alright guys, I don't normally do this, but I've got to say, this is a lot of square footage. I put 220 on the file board. I'm going to get this roof sanded. I know it's got to have another coat. I can see there's a ding there, a couple little spots here and there. That'll keep it nice and straight and speed up the time. I usually do it by hand, but I'm running out of time, guys. It's going to do the same job, just a little bit quicker. Yeah, that sped it up quite a bit. And it smoothed out real nice. Now I gotta come back and do all the edges and the curves. I didn't get too crazy with the file board on that stuff. Around the windshield, gotta get all that stuff. I'm gonna do that by hand. This I'll do by hand. I tried using the file board on the Bondo the other day and it fought me, so I ended up doing it by hand. I think I'm gonna do the quarter panels with the file board and then do the edges and stuff by hand. Get the bulk of it done. Yeah. He just came in and dropped off a couple emblems. He wants me to test fit the clips that hold them emblems in there. I talked to him about test fitting his bump. He said he'll come in Monday afternoon and we'll work on that back bumper together. get it test fit, make sure those braces don't need moved. If they do, no big deal. No big deal at all. I can get them moved. I'm hoping if I can get everything ready by then, maybe Tuesday. I'm not guaranteeing it, but maybe Tuesday we'll start seeing some colors here and there. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna raise this thing up and get blocking on the quarter panels. Now these quarters were pretty darn close to begin with. On that last prime, they was really close, so it shouldn't take a whole lot to block these out. I love having this center post hoist. I'd like to have one in my next shop if I can find one. Yeah, that's looking really good. Yeah, nice thing about these center post hoists, you can turn it. Position it where you want it. Well, I want to see how this thing's going to block out before I get out of here. even looked at them. Oh, really? I think we'll sand them, prime them, and block them. They feel pretty good, so. All right. Well, guys, it's been a long week. My week ain't over yet. Let me get this out of the way here. Yep, my week ain't over yet. I'm gonna come in tomorrow and work on blown budget. See how far I can get on it. Oh man, this thing blocked out absolutely beautiful. Of course, I gotta go around by hand all the edges. I gotta do all this yet, haven't touched it. Maybe just a little bit more spot putty right there. But yeah, it's looking good. The hood cured out and it feels great. I'll block it out, do them, finish these. I don't see why I couldn't get it painted next week. All right. Catch you on the flip side, guys. If you haven't yet, I'd appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. I'm still not to 1,000 yet. I am over 800 subscribers, and I thank every one of you.